You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in the palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win every way. You showed me how to spread my wings.
Hello. So catchy. So catchy. I love that tune. It rocks. It gets me going. What gets you going? Happy Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. Brand new month. Brand new ideas. Brand new everything. If you get excited about it. Hello, my name is Julie Townsend. I am the CEO founder of Quantum Connections Incorporated. And it is my mission I have a lozenge in my mouth today because I have a tickle in my throat. So bear with me. My mission is to provide an environment that is for people to calm down, gain clarity, reconnect with themselves, and cash in on a better life by studying and understanding the mind. Okay. Unlike all the self-help books out there, this particular personal development course is by far the best out there. I have done a lot of research now since I've been involved, and it has the actual formula to reprogram your subconscious mind, which is what's running your show right now, but that's part of learning about your mind. So if you want to get different results, you don't like the results you like, you need to change your program. So I have seen the results myself. That's why I got involved in all of this. I didn't like the results I was getting in my life, and I was searching. And when I searched, I found. And when I found, I acted. I decided, and boom, here I am today, 2.5 years later, coaching you and many others to live a better, more fulfilled life. Get on track with your purpose. It's worth it. My mentor, Bob Proctor, has studied this information for over 60 years. And there's without a shadow of a doubt, and he even says on stage, until you can prove me wrong or think I'm a liar, listen up. And I did. I took that challenge, and I have yet today to ever consider that he's a liar. And the more I study them, the more I realize it's all truth. The Quantum Academy, if you're not in that Quantum Academy, you should be. That is where right now I am regurgitating, if you will, what's called the Proctober series. So every day I'm dripping a video in there that can really, really have a huge impact on you. If you are not in the Quantum Academy, it's just a Facebook group. You might have to search it by Quantum Academy 2020 or Quantum Academy. I think that might take you to something else. But you'll see my face. The same banner is on my Facebook personal page as it is on my Quantum Academy. Great place to escape the noise of today's age. There's also an opportunity, if you want, to learn what I learn, be what I be. Just go on to my website, www.quantum-connections.ca, and you can find out all that information. So, like I always ask every single live, how are you feeling? How are you feeling today? When you woke up this morning, did you decide how you were going to feel? Or did you let the feelings of the day make you decide how you're going to feel? Meaning, did you wake up with an ache or a pain, or you slept wrong and now all of a sudden your day's going, meh? Or did you kind of override that ache or pain and say, it'll work itself out? Today, I'm going to be better than yesterday. And every day in every way, I get better and better. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and safe. What do you tell yourself in the morning? Those are some of the things that I tell myself. Today, we are going to learn about another law. There's 7 laws, And today, it's not the grand poobah, but it's just about. It is so important. This could actually take hold of some of you. The light might go on so bright today that you're going to call me and go, tell me more. Oh my gosh, it might resonate to the core. It is the law of perpetual transmutation. And what this law is, okay, you ready for this? Because if there's not smoke coming out of your ears by the end of this law, then my friend, it's just not sinking in. Or it's just simply not the right timing, right? Timing is everything in life. So I ask you to let your mind be wide open for this one and let this information sink right down into the treasury of your subconscious mind. I know I say that all of these laws are life-changing, but if you were to grasp this law and immediately put it into action, I guarantee you will see results in 30 days. Actually, you could see results in one day. That's how powerful it is. So, everything operates by law. Okay? That it just is. Trust me. Okay? There is no accident. None. Zero. I've mentioned that many times. There's not coincidence. It's not. It feels like coincidence, but until you study and you know how this whole thing's working, it's no accident. So think of the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Okay, now I've said many times, energy is. So the perpetual transmutation of energy is forever moving into form, through form, and back into form. Okay? It's moving into form, through form, us, our thinking intellect, and back into form. Spiritual, you've heard me say this before, spiritual, intellect, physical. Okay? Back around 1908, Andrew Carnegie was the wealthiest man in the world and actually considered the first millionaire. In 1908, a millionaire would be like a billionaire today. Okay, so he gave Napoleon Hill the inspiration and direction and mentorship to go out and spend his entire life putting together the laws of success. Napoleon went out, and over the course of his lifetime, he interviewed 500 of the most successful people of that era. And out of those interviews, the book most of us know, and I study, it was compiled. The book Think and Grow Rich was actually given to my mentor, Bob, and it changed his life. Bob has since passed that information on to millions of people, including me, possibly you, and it's changed their lives. Okay? Carnegie gave Hill the basis of his philosophy. He said, any idea that is held in the mind, that is emphasized, that's either feared or revered, will begin at once to clothe itself in the most convenient and appropriate form available. Okay, so that ties in with what the law of perpetual transmutation is. Okay, so think about what he's saying. Any idea, energy is coming to you. It's coming to me. It's coming to Elon Musk as we speak. It's coming to every individual as I speak. Any idea, good or bad, that you hold in your mind, that you continually visit and ponder with, will begin at once. At once, okay? Get that word. Right, Chicken Louie. To clothe itself in the most convenient and appropriate form available. In other words, he was repeating what Job, the great sufferer in the Bible, I don't know if any of you have read the Bible or know some verses, but this is meant to be a religious platform, but it definitely correlates. But Job in the Bible said, lo, the thing I fear has come to visit upon me. Well, he feared it. It came, right? So if you hold a bad idea and you continually dwell on it, like I see so many people do, I really do, it's going to happen. That's all I can tell you. You are bringing it to you. Could be today, tomorrow, could be a year, could be 5 years, but you're bringing it. You really are. That is what you are attracting. If you choose and create a good idea, see, law of opposites, law of polarity. Remember that one? So you're using the laws. Remember how I said the laws all intertwine like a ribbon? There we go. So if you choose and you create a good idea and you dwell on that, it's going to happen. Now you must hold that idea and you have to internalize it. You don't just, some people think that you can just make a beautiful vision board, slap it on the wall and think about it from time to time and boom, it's going to happen. No, it will not. No, it won't. Okay. You have to hold that idea and you have to internalize it and emotionalize the idea. I can glance at a beautiful picture, but if I don't glance and just like think, oh, wow, I can just see myself sitting on that bank and looking over that water, like get into it. All right. So, and what's happening is energy that is flowing into your consciousness. It's flowing to and through you. I cannot emphasize that enough. You can photograph the energy leaving a person. Okay. If you went into a completely dark room in front of an infrared television camera, you would see your whole being as a glistening, radiating, gleaming energy form. Okay. You can photograph it with Kirlian photography. In the 30s, Semyon Kirlian, Semyon, he came up with this form of photography where you can photograph the density and color of the energy. As energy flows into your consciousness, you can build images out of it. And you can build the image of what you want. And then you internalize it. That image must, law, remember, move into physical form. That's how the Wright brothers, a couple of bicycle mechanics, got into the air. They did something that was totally illogical. So never let logic stop you. Quite the contrary, actually do the illogical. Don't let logic govern you. You got to break through logic and go where no one's ever been. By doing that, it's guaranteed that your life will change. Remember, every idea you hold in the recesses of your mind, good or bad, for any long period of time, actually not even long, you know what? The universe loves speed. I always say that. But you hold it and you just emotionalize it. And then you continually feed it. Will begin at once to clothe itself in the most convenient and appropriate form available. Is that not exciting? The law of perpetual transmutation of energy states that energy is forever moving into form, through form, and back out to form. The energy that flows in. I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but I am. We give it an image. We internalize that image. And then we plant it in our heart. So our heart is the feeling part. It's subconscious, okay? This is like looking at results. You look at the report, they call it the report card syndrome. You look at a result that you've been given that is a failing grade, okay? You didn't get it at that point in time. But you look at that F and you think, what? You think you're a failure. You're not a freaking failure. You're far from a failure. That report card was just a snapshot in a certain point of time back then. And that's gone, long gone. It was a snapshot of the moment that you were taking that exam. And things weren't flowing and you didn't get it and whatever. You flubbed up on a test. It does not make you a failure. But so many people will look at the results in their life and they just continually get in this cycle of, I'm no good. I just don't get it. I'm not successful. I suck. And they get into this spiral. And you know what? What you hold in your mind will eventually clothe itself. So therefore, what do you attract more of? And then your mind, your subconscious, your paradigm, whatever you want to call that, it looks at the results and goes, see, I knew it. I knew it. Can't freaking do nothing right. I knew it. And then what are you feeding yourself? And where are you going with that thought? Ooh, cyclical, right? So why don't you start feeding yourself good stuff? Good stuff. This is the major epiphany I had 2.5 years ago. The story I was telling myself and the shit that I was telling myself did not serve me at all. And it kept bringing me more and more and more. And I was waiting in it. And I did not like it until I became conscious and realized all this beautiful information changed my thinking, practice, lots of discipline. I'm not going to tell you this is easy, but I'm telling you, you can do it. And the other stuff that I've been manifesting in my life, we'll save that for a different story. Your subconscious mind is known as your universal mind, okay? It's why a story that I can tell you can make you cry or laugh or totally get it. Be right in it with me. It's because our heart is a universal field. The early Greeks referred to the subconscious mind as the heart. You don't become what you think about. You become what you plant in your heart, what you feel. It's what you think about and attach feeling to. That's what you're going to attract and manifest, good or bad. Solomon had it right. Another Bible verse. As a person thinketh in his heart, so are they. Same thing. Whatever the mind has taken as an idea will move into physical form. And that depends on this part. Well, I always say this part because I draw the stick person so much, and it's a circle with a line through it, and there's a conscious and subconscious. But what I mean is the only filter and the only difference between what is coming to me through here and out and what's coming to you through here and out is all this. It's how you think. It's your filter. It's how you are putting that energy. That energy, like I said in the beginning, is the same energy that's going through anybody of tremendous success that you can think of. Bob Proctor, Oprah Winfrey, Anthony Robbins, Joe Dispenza, like anybody you can think of. Same energy. Same energy coming to them as it's coming to you. So I want you to listen to this for a couple times. Maybe you'll listen to it on a rerun all day because this is a very, very powerful lesson. Take notes on it. Really understand it. Draw the stick person as a circle with a line, little body, hands, legs, neck. The top part is your conscious. That's where your energy is coming to. And it goes through to your subconscious, which is the big part of the iceberg. And that's what drives your body. So draw that stick person for yourself and kind of get an idea. What are you doing with that energy? What are you doing with that energy? Ask yourself, when it's coming to you, do you attach positive or negative emotion to it? And how long have you been doing that? Because your results in your life will tell you how long you've been doing that. For whatever is held long enough and accepted by your subconscious mind by thinking of it daily will eventually manifest itself. I hope that you really get this law. I really do. It is a law that can overcome sickness, depression, anxiety, worry, doubt, fear. And it is a law that can also bring you incredible abundance into your life. Trust me. If you can dream it, you can do it. Bob says if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. This is the law he's talking about, right? This is the law. Knowing that whatever we can hold in our mind will eventually come to life should have you looking at this information more thoroughly to really understand. Thinking into results, my friend, that is where it is at. And I am personally looking for 15 new clients to work very closely with. 15 is a magic number to me, and you might be one of them. I hope that you are. All of this really caught my attention. Now it's changed my life. We are a couple of months away from a brand new year. Brand new. So ask yourself if you are in the same place as you were last year. Are you? Be honest with yourself. Because if you are, you might have had some ups and downs and ups, whatever. But are you kind of pretty much in the same place you were last year? Are you planning on being in the same place next year? Probably not, right? But if you don't do something different, you will be in the same spot. So next week, I am taking a week off for myself and my hubby. A little bit of relaxation, downtime, which is always welcome after a busy fall. So I will be back here to see all you lovely people on November 17th, Wednesday. And we will be talking about the law of relativity. Anyway, until next time, listen within, act upon. Thanks for joining me.